terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Moran. Rebound Minnesota.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's McDaniels. Back to Towns. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Moran after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Bain against Russell. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Moran. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Moran. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Brooks. Moran against Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Well, it's Morant missing. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Back to Bain. Pass to Moran.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Bain. Here's Adams. That shot off the mark. McDaniels with some nice D. And here's Russell. From outside the arc. Here's Towns. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Moran. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Moran. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tries to snap the cold streak. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The 3 from Russell. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Morant, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Russell from outside. Not going to go that time. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the paint. Here's Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Russell against Morant. Edwards for three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Payne against Edwards. And it's Payne with the rebound. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Left side, Edwards. Over Payne. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Here's Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. The free throw drops for Morant. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. McDaniels from long range. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Adams finds Payne. Back to Adams. Outside Payne. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. Jackson outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Up top, Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
McDaniels against Jackson. The 3 from Russell. A rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And that one hits the back iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. To the inside. Here's Adams. And the deficit down inside single digits. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Towns passes to Russell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Towns covering. Back to Morant. Over Towns. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Pass to Jackson. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Jackson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And here's Russell. Here's Edwards, guarded by Bain. Fires it from 18. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Morant. Bain with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. And he's all alone. McDaniels finds Russell. And that concludes the first half.
30. The Grizzlies. 15.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating tools to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Prince in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
From the arc. Here's Anderson. Reed passes to Anderson. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Clark finds Green. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Clark. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Outside Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Nas Reed. First free throw is good.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Here's McLaughlin looking for his first basket, still in this one. Reed sets a screen. Here's Noel. And it's off from three-point range. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And he makes a first.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Outside, Anderson. Down low and stolen by Clark. Green for three. That one doesn't drop. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside, here's Reed. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. And the Grizzlies shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Clark for three. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Noel.
2 minutes.
To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Morant. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got 14.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from the game.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Edwards finds Gobert. Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
From deep, Morant. He drops it from range.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Pass to Towns. Launches the 3. Nails it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, and Towns with the block. Russell from outside. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Minnesota leading by 17 at the end of the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota with the ball. On the court for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Offensive board. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Three-pointer. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jumps up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
McDaniels passes to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Morant. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Russell. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Brooks with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Gobert against Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Adams with a screen on Gobert. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. It's not going to go for him. And some solid defense from Towns. McDaniels against Bain. Here's Gobert. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 19 points.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, deflected. Oh, and stolen by Towns. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. From deep. Just 5 to shoot. It's Edwards with a drive. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Fires top of the key. Puts one up from 19. And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson on the wing. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Gobert finds Towns. Over Jackson. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
McDaniels against Jackson. Oh, there's the alley. Right side Morant. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Russell. The 3. That shot, no good. Outside Morant. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they have...
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And that one's good, Morant.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Morant outside. Here's Adams. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland the other way now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here's Bain. Count that one.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
A drive by Garland. Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Morant. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Mitchell. Into the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Brooks from outside. They get the rebound. Outside Jackson. Morant looking around to the paint, and the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach, that makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Morant against Garland. Mitchell up top. He's got 6.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. From deep. Oh, my goodness!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cleveland ahead, up by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Garland against Morant. Here's Mitchell, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Adams down low, working on Allen. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Morant against Garland. Now the pass to Bain. Brooks outside. Jackson finds Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Pass to Jackson. Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morant against Garland. Morant passes to Bain. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Morant passes to Jackson. Bain kicks to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is off.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
LeVert up top. Brooks covering. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in. Brooks has got 7.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Morant against Garland. Here's Mobley. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Payne for 3.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings.
So we reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Get ready for the double lucky.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wade in at the small forward position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Wade on the wing. Back to Rubio. Feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Clark. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Wade against Green. Wade kicks to Love. Back to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Jones in the post, covered by Rubio. Jones trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 6 in the bucket from Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Kicks it out to Love. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Down low. Cuts off the pass.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Here's Conchar. Clark kicks to Green. Pass to Tillman. Lopez with the steal. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now, Okoro. Shot clock at 6. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Wound up there for Clark. That one doesn't go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And so it's Memphis with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for Danny Green. And it's Bain in for Conchar. Mitchell looking it over. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in. Outside, Jones. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cleveland ball.
.106 left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Garland. He's got 14. Mitchell passes to Garland. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Bain. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. 6-point game. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Jones against Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Brooks misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. To stop the run and finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams and it's center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. And that one drops for him.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Mitchell against Bain. Allen inside. Mobley finds Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Back to Morant. Driving the lane and finished off by Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Morant against Garland. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Morant against Garland. Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Bain against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. LeVert with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morant against Garland. Outside, Bain, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Garland with it from deep. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Mitchell with the bounce pass.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Cleveland leading by 13. And here is Garland. And the pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Good D by Mobley.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
To the left wing. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
The feed to Morant. From deep three-point range. From deep. Oh, it's going to count!
Bingo! The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
So we see the Cavaliers.
The players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Towns on a screen. And stolen by Mobley. It's 2-on-1. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Russell.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Edwards against Mitchell, down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. McDaniels passes to Russell. Now here's Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep.
Well, this ability of Karl-Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
We see the elite athletic athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Russell to pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Garland against Russell. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 9.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Pass to Edwards. And there's 1:38 left in the opening quarter. A shot by Russell, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Garland finds Mitchell. It's deflected.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Here's the three. And they get it back. Towns against Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a three-level guy and not afraid in the big moments. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Russell to pass to Towns. For 3. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside for LeVert. Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Banked it in off the glass.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on deep. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. 3 on the clock. And that one's good. Mitchell. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Back to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Outside for LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. And no good. Here's Minnesota. They trail by 11. Towns for 3. That's tipped.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Mitchell against Edwards. Out to Garland. LeVert passes to Garland. There's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Edwards against Mitchell. Mobley passes to Allen. Garland up top. Pass to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. Mobley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, that is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Mitchell. Here's Garland. 1:19 left to play in the second quarter. Outside for LeVert. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Russell against Garland. Outside for LeVert. Launches it. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Towns for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Puts up a 3. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. McDaniels with it. Now LeVert defending. Outside Mitchell. And here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
I'll tell you what, Jared Allen showing you he's got the mid-range game in his arsenal. Pretty jumper.
And so it's Cleveland in control.
The Timberwolves, 10.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2. Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. The three from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Here's Noel. 4-3. Gets the three to fall.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside for Love. Outside Rubio. 5 on the clock. This one for three. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting just 33% so far in this game.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Now Rubio. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Rubio. They lead by 17. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. From downtown. That one no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Love for three. Rebound Minnesota. Pass to Noel. Fires the three. Rubio with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside for Love. From behind the arc. Rubio. The second chance points on the tip-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And what you love about Ricky Rubio is his motor never stops. This guy does such a great job keeping plays alive.
2 minutes.
Pass to Reed. 18 feet out. 5 to shoot. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Out to Rubio. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Love, that's good.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Kicks it out to Anderson. The three ball. Rebounded by Lopez. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Love. Pass to Wade. Here's Okoro. He has 6.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
.51 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Love. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Noel. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland with the ball. And he lobs it up. stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside, Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Outside Russell. Back to Daniels. And here's Edwards outside. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to Daniels. It's McDaniels on the wing. Inside. Outside for Russell. Just 4 to shoot. All sorts of time. The offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Garland. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Towns. Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert goes against McDaniels. On defense, the Timberwolves. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Mitchell against Edwards. Fires the 3. Mitchell misses. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Towns. The Cavaliers pull it in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Takes the 3. That shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Russell finds Gobert. Edwards with it. Checked by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Edwards, a pass to Towns. From deep three-point range. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The 3 from Mitchell. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Tries to break his ice. Outside for Russell. The 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And Edwards with the layup.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to LeVert. From the wing, count that bucket.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Towns for three. The rebound by Allen. Mobley outside. And here's Mitchell. From deep. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most...
teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 to shoot.
Blocking foul call. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell inside, guarded by Morant, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now here's Morant. That one from long range. Morant's got 5.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each trade that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Edwards against Bain. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. It's stolen by Adams. Morant, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
This is what Morant does best. A natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Edwards. Out to Russell. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Morant with a wide open look. No good on the quick 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Back to Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Here's Russell. Jaren Jackson making his last shot.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's 3-pointer that didn't go. Brooks kicks to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Russell with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
One-on-one here. Here's Bain. Out to Brooks. To the middle. Outside Jackson. Edwards against Morant. Clock at 6. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell passes to Gobert. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Out to Morant. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. The kick out to Towns. This one for three. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Left side, Bain. Back to Morant. Over Edwards. And it's Morant missing.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Russell kicks to Towns, takes the three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Caddy. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Towns for three. Kept alive, Minnesota. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Morant passes to Adams. Jackson down low, working on McDaniels. And Adams kicks to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis. Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Out to Russell. To the inside. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
The three from Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's Russell with the three. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Towns, the pass to Gobert.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Here's Payne. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Edwards. No good there. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Stolen by McDaniels. And it's Towns penetrating. Count that one. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the... Thanks so much, David.
21. The Timberwolves, 24.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Clark. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Count it. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Jones. Pass to Concha. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. All by himself. There's Noel. Finished off the break. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Passes to Concha. There's the pass to Green. And he banks in the lane.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is. But he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
Pass to Noel. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jones looking for an opening. A beautiful reverse layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's McLaughlin. And there's a whistle that goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anderson against Clark. Reed. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Jones. To the middle. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Prince wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Clark finds Green. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Minnesota leading by 8. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He lobs it up and finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the wing jab. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Bain kicks to Jackson. Back to Bain. Feeds it to Adams. Over Russell. Doesn't go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Right wing. That's a 2 from Towns. Russell passes to Towns. Back to McDaniel. 6 to shoot. Russell dishes to McDaniels for 3. The kick out to Towns. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Second chance shot with 1 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. With the crossover, rips it home after the terrific move.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open team.
And we've watched 3 so far in this. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Russell passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Floats it up there for Bain. That shot no good. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Russell dishes to Gobert. Towns wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The three from Morant. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Edwards, that's good.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morant against Edwards. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And a beautiful crossover there. Morant's got 25 points.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Pass to Jackson. To the wing right side. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And don't forget his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Passes it to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bain. Buries it down low.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Out to the right wing. Towns, the pass to Russell. Over Morant. Another miss by Minnesota.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. So looking it over. Jackson gets Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to...
The starting lineup for the visiting.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Here's Mobley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Morant against Garland. Brooks right side. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Morant against Garland. Clock at 6. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Outside Morant. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Garland. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Here's Morant. He has 6. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
He slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
The Cavaliers leading. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside for LeVert. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brooks outside.
2 minutes.
And here's Morant outside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
The drive by Garland. Oh, Adams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Blocked again!
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
From deep, Morant. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. No good on the buzzer beater. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Now Garland. To the middle, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Here's Morant. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mobley outside. Garland against Morant. LeVert outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Goes back up. Back to Payne. The 3 is up. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. And here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Morant against Garland. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Garland against Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lets it fly. Payne, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Garland, the pass to LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter and in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Garland for three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Garland's got 7 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Here's Morant. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Garland finds Mitchell. Now LeVert. Brooks defending. Mobley outside. 5 on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brooks. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. LeVert with a rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Here's Mobley. The three is up. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Outside Morant. Into the lane. Oh, rejected by Allen.
John Morant, his first, second team foul.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
From deep. That shot missing. And so it's Cleveland going in.
With the score, your Cavaliers 32, the Grizzlies 20.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Danny Green is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. Here's Rubio. Love, a screen on Jones. Rubio passes to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Whoa, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love, a little bit of thunder.
Outside Jones. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Over to the left wing. Wade, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Inside. It's stolen by Love. Lopez with it. He's picked up by Jones. Out to Rubio. Pass to Wade. From deep. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feet. He has 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Wade. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 7.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now here's Love. Buries it from 3.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Jones, the pass to Green. Pass to Tillman. Got a piece of it. Outside Love. Beyond the arc. It's another three for Cleveland.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
Jones from outside. That one is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And it's Love missing. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Rubio against Jones. Pass to Wade. Here's Okoro. Takes a three. Clark grabs the board. Here's Tillman. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clark, the pass to Green. Back to Clark. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Lopez.
That's just a bucket play that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Back to Okoro. And there's the lob. Here's Conchar. Pass to Clark. No good with a layup. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Okoro. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Okoro. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Wade. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Clark. And he banks in the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And so it's Cleveland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Okoro is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
LeVert up top. Brooks defending. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. LeVert passes to Mobley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Garland against Morant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one's on Darius Garland.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Now here's Garland from deep three-point range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Bain, back to Adams. Morant against Garland. Here's Adams. He can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Allen. Mobley with it. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Now here's LeVert. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. From deep. The ball's knocked loose. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for three. Offensive rebound. Allen. Mobley outside. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Back to LeVert. Mobley outside. The three ball. Hits a three-pointer. Mobley's got 5 points now this quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. From deep. Outside for Mitchell. From deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 21.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Garland against Morant. Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant, and he drives in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Garland with the ball. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. We saw two.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on. And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three spot. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here's Gobert, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one fast break. Here's Russell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now, here's Mobley. Fires for three. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Here's Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Edwards against Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
Now, here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert, defended by Allen. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Outside Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Towns for three. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading by 6.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to Allen.
2 minutes.
Dishes to Garland. 1:49 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Russell for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's the dish to McDaniels. Out to Russell. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Garland. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Mitchell outside. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
So looking it over. Passes it to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Russell hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Top of the key jumper, no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Garland. Mitchell kicks to Garland. The pass to LeVert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. A 3 ball, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Russell passes to Gobert. Out to Russell. To Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Gobert with the block. McDaniels with the ball. Garland picks him up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You love to see Karl Anthony Towns with a great decision-making. Passes up a scoring opportunity to find a teammate.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Russell finds Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
A drive by Garland. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Garland against Russell. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force. Garland
kicks to Mitchell. Mobley against Towns. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Down low, out to Edwards. Here's Russell. Outside, Towns. Fires from deep. Come on. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Russell inside, guarded by Garland. That evens the score. McDaniel's got 7.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Russell against Garland. 1:02 left to play in the first half. And Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Edwards looking it over. He kicks to Towns. Russell with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's McDaniels. They get it back. Gobert. And slammed up by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Garland against Russell. Back to Garland. Pass to LeVert. He dishes it to Allen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Tie game in Minnesota. We'll see you.
28. The Cleveland Cavaliers. 28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the small forward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
It's Prince on the wing. To the paint, here's Anderson. And that's off the glass and in. Anderson's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Rubio, the pass to Lopez. Anderson against Love. Clock at 4. Here's Lopez. Reed with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Okoro dishes to Wade. Here's Okoro. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Love in the post, working on Anderson. And it's Love missing. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Minnesota leading by 6. Anderson in the post. He's guarded by Love. Anderson can't get it to go. And Rubio kicks to Wade. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the inside, Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you know, that's the aggressiveness by Robin Lopez. He doesn't shy away from contact.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Rubio with the rebound. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
Good on both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Here's Reed, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Rubio. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's a Okoro. Lopez finds Rubio. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the drive. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The kick out to Anderson. Passes it to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Stolen by Okoro. And it's Wade penetrating. And it's Wade with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Anderson following the score by Cleveland. Drills the three-pointer. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Rubio with a wide-open look. Kept alive. Love. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, no quitting Kevin Love there, right? I mean, this guy is keeping possessions alive with his activity.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks to Mitchell. Feeds it to Allen. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Russell finds Towns. Lets the three fly. No good. Shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now, here is Russell. At the elbow, Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside, Edwards. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. LeVert with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
We all know Karis LeVert is a gifted driver. Balances that with the ability to make the best shot in basketball, the corner 3.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
It's Mobley, top of the key. Kicks it out to Garland. LeVert in the corner. Back to Garland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. 2 minutes to end the run. Allen tried to break free. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there for Mitchell. The pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Outside Russell. Towns in the corner. Going inside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. So with a wide open look. Good, and as this goes to Town. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Towns, wide open. No good with the triple. Mitchell against Russell. Now, here's Mitchell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A confident win and one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.